From the Bellagio in Las Vegas, the WPT World Championship final table of Season 8 featured the notorious Poker Hall of Famer Billy Baxter, David Benyamine, Eric Baldwin, Shawn Buchanan, John O'Shea, and the accomplished David Williams. The WPT World Championship always brings out the best, and for one of these 6 players, it will bring an enormous payday of $1.5 million for first place. To sort all of this out and paint the picture, it's Mike Sexton and Vince Van Patten.
Shawn Buchanan also going out.
Over to Billy Baxter. He's got an ace-jack of spade on his short stack, and he's going to move all in here.
Yeah, he's going to push with it. Gonna raise it. Makes it $250,000 to go. Eric out.
Eric throwing away 2 9s there, Vince. Big laydown by
It is. You're right. So around the horn to John O'Shea.
He's got the ace-5 of spade. Got some money out there, so he's going to call.
This could spell trouble for the Irishman.
Flop 10-7 deuce.
Action's on John O'Shea. He's going to check it.
Billy, of course, with the overpair. Got the 2 kings. He's going to make a little wager of $400,000. The Irishman better be careful here, because I can assure you Billy Baxter is going nowhere with that flop. So if the Irishman tries to make a move here, Vince, he could be headed back to the pub. But no, he lays it down. And Billy Baxter taking down that pot. Billy, a gambling legend in Las Vegas. Famed sports bettor. Manages boxers. Poker Hall of Famer.
Been in Vegas for 35 years. He said there was one stoplight back in the day. All right, let's go to this hand. Young 27-year-old Eric Baldwin, first one to look at this hand. Mucks at 10-5. David Williams also out. Benyamin and Shawn Buchanan not going to play.
Well, we got the battle of the blinds here.
Sure.
Up to John O'Shea. Looks down at a 6-3 offsuit here. He's on the short stack.
Well,
up 1.5. Wow. He's going all in here.
He's going to push, try to steal this.
Well, I think Baxter's picked up an ace-10, Vince.
Yeah, pretty decent hand here.
Indeed it is. He's going to wonder, wow, why'd the guy go all in? Maybe he's not that strong.
All right, I call.
Well, Billy Baxter has made the call, and he is well out in front with the ace-10 against the 6-3. I'll tell you one thing, I've been to Dublin to play poker. And when you bluff your way out of a tournament, they all buy you drinks in the bar. They love it. They don't want to hear any bad beat stories over there. But when you bluff,
I love that ball.
oh, they buy you a Guinness, I can tell you.
Good luck, Jeff. Any love flop. Good luck, Billy.
Let's go see the flop.
Can the Irishman get lucky and stay alive? Let's come Jack 8-4. So Billy still out in front with the ace high. The Irishman needs to catch a 6 or a 3 to take the lead, or 2 running cards to make a straight. Otherwise, he'll be heading back over the big pond.
Turn card coming. Here it is. It's a
Well, the
4.
board pairs 4, so we're down to the river card. John O'Shea must catch a 6 or 3. Otherwise, it'll be tapioca pudding for him.
Yep, the Irishman needs the luck of the leprechaun. Let's see if he gets it.
Comes the river card. A 7 comes off. So that's going to do it for John O'Shea. Got in this tournament on a $2,500 satellite, is taking home just about $200,000 for his effort.
So no rainbow for the Irishman. He is out in 6th place. Stay with us. More from the WPT World Championship here on the World Poker Tour.
The newest real money online poker room is here, and it's called WPT Global. Join the world's largest poker network with games running 24/7 with buy-in levels to suit all bankrolls. We've got tons of cash games at all stakes and tournaments every day with huge prize pools. Sign up today in the description below and use bonus code YT85 and we'll match your first deposit dollar for dollar.
The Irishman is gone. The Americans now outnumber the foreign players 3-0.
Starting to sound like a bad joke, but let's go back down to the table, see what happens next. Action on good old boy Billy Baxter as he quickly folds into Eric Baldwin. Very tough young pro. He goes out as well.
Over to David Williams. He's out as well.
And now David Benyamin.
David Benyamin just limps in with the king jack. Most guys would raise with it in that situation.
And the cannon with just an 8-4 could tend to see a flop.
These are two WPT champions going at it here. Now flop comes queen, queen, 8. So Shawn Buchanan out in front now with
Check.
queens and 8s.
Benjamin with a quick check. The cannon firing. Bet of 125,000 with his 8s.
He's bet half the size of the pot just to see where he's at. And Benjamin has made the call with just king high and now hits 2 jacks
How do
to
you
take
do
the
it?
lead.
That's beautiful. And he's going to check it too.
Well, now a king comes off. So Benjamin hitting twice here. Now he's got kings and queens with a jack kicker. It is the best hand.
And he's going to bet $250,000.
Half the size of the pot. And Shawn staring him down and David Benjamin laughing here. Looking pretty confident, I think.
Shawn the Cannon Buchanan from Canada. We've seen this kid play numerous times. He's a great player, and he makes the wrong call here, though. He's going to pay it off.
Indeed he does. So David Benjamin making a great value bet on the river there. Getting paid off and taking down that pot. And not often you see Shawn Buchanan making the wrong decision, Vince.
What impressive play by David Benyamin. All right, back to the action here. Quick fold by Billy Baxter. But Eric Baldwin with just jack 8 has raised to 240,000. David Williams now, though, with an ace king.
Well, he knows Eric is a pretty solid player, so he's just going to call here. Doesn't re-raise with the ace king. Wants to see a flop first before he commits any more chips.
Everyone else out. Two-way action. There's the flop. Deuce, deuce, 3.
Eric going to make the continuation bet here with just a jack high. David Williams not buying it, Vince. He's going to make the call with the ace king, just hoping Eric doesn't have a pair here. The 5 of diamonds comes off. Will Eric continue to fire? Nope, he's going to check.
Yeah, he's slowing down. Giving some respect to David Williams.
Now David's checking also. Both proceeding cautiously now, but now a king comes off.
David Williams striking lucky with the kings.
Well, Eric figures his jack 8 is no good. That's obvious. So he's going to try to make a move to win this pot. Trying to represent 2 kings. Unfortunately for him, David Williams has got him.
That's what I was supposed to have.
Even though that play didn't work, you have to admire the thought process of Eric Baldwin for making a bet on the river. Trying to represent that he had the king.
So 29-year-old David Williams taking his first pot here tonight. Will he take this title? He's been into the final table 4 times on the World Poker Tour. Has not been successful yet. Maybe tonight will be his night. All right, the ante's going up to 15,000. Blinds now 16, 120,000. 5-handed poker. David Benyamin with a king 8.
He's right under the gun, yet he's going to raise it up here with the king 8 of clubs. 300,000.
The cannon goes away. Billy Baxter now with a little suited connector, 7-8 of spades.
It's one of those hands that as a poker player you like to see a flop with. Billy on the button in position with the suited connector. Billy does like to see flop, so he makes the call.
Eric stinging from that last hand with just a king 9. Elects to fold. But David Williams with a pair of 6s here.
He's going to want to see a flop for sure with this hand, and he makes the call as well. So 3-way action here. Now flop is queen 10-5 with 2 spades. David checks the 2 6s. Benjamin checks the king 8. Now it's around to Baxter. And even though right now he has the worst hand, he's got the best draw, so he's going to bet.
Yep, 600,000 into the Davids, and it's going to work.
They both fold. There you see Billy's wife, Julie, giving him a hand. Saying, good job, honey. Keep it going.
We're coming back. Stay with us as 5 players remain here on the World Poker Tour. Felt we go. Eric Baldwin, only 27 years old. He quickly folds his hand, and now David Williams picks up an ace-king again.
Yeah, He's going to raise it up to 300,000 here.
Into the Parisian. David Benyamin, who quickly folds. The cannon going out.
Around to Billy Baxter in the big blind. He looks down at a king 10 offsuit. He's going to make the call. Right now, David Williams well out in front. It's ace king versus king 10. Oh, and a king comes right on the flop. This could spell big trouble for the Hall of Famer.
Billy is checked. David betting 350.
Both players have flopped top pair, but David Williams has a bigger kicker. He's got the ace. Billy just has the 10.
This could be devastating. He's made this call.
You see David's mom, Shirley, sweating her son out.
Wow, an ace on the turn only makes it better for David Williams. Aces and kings.
This could be a break for Billy Baxter. Yeah. I say a break because he can now get away from his 2 kings.
And he quickly checks it.
In case David Williams bets here, which he's going to. 500,000 is the bet.
Uh-oh.
Well, Vince, Billy Baxter just not buying the fact that David Williams has got a hand. It can be 2 kings right here. And he is paying the price for it.
The Southerner going deeper into the quicksand. An ace on the river only makes things even worse.
Well, it makes it worse because the more aces that come up, the less likely you think your opponent's got one.
Billy does check it.
How much are you playing, Billy?
Oh, you got a ton.
This is a disaster for poor Billy.
Million.
And 1 million is the bet by David Williams. Well, Vince, if you're Billy Baxter, if you call on the turn where I think you could have got away from this hand, chances are you might call again on the river here. Well, Billy Baxter is getting out that $1 million worth of chips. And Vince, he is going to lose a lot of chips in this pot if he makes this call.
Oh boy, he's spilling chips. This is a train wreck before our very eyes.
Well, he's going to make the call, and he's not going to like it as David Williams turns up the best hand possible. Aces full of kings. His mom Shirley going crazy here for him.
Billy just didn't put him on that hand. He's the piper. Absolutely sickened by that.
David Williams has been known to bluff a lot in his lifetime. So Billy just thought he might not have a hand that good. And even Hall of Famers make bad decisions sometimes. It cost Billy Baxter right there.
David Williams sprinting way out in front with over 9 million in chips.
Well, there you see the stakes these guys are playing for. The winner taking home over $1.5 million. The runner-up also getting over $1 million. So a lot on the line for these guys besides a coveted WPT title.
Sure is. All right, to this hand we go. Billy getting out of the way of this one. Eric also folding. Now Williams.
Just started.
Not going to play an 8-7.
Like about 3 weeks ago.
Round to the Battle of the Blinds, the Battle of the WPT champions.
David Benyamin with just a queen 3.
Look at this, Vince. He's raising this time. He limped in last time when he had King Jack.
And the cannon with a queen 9 of spades says all in.
Goes right over the top. Just like he knows David Benyamin doesn't have a hand. And he takes it down. What a nice play by Shawn Buchanan. And Vince, I'll tell you, this guy has just terrific poker instinct. He's a WPT champ. If he wins tonight, he'll be the WPT Player of the Year for Season 8. Really a terrific play to move all in there to take down that pot.
All right, action back on Benyamin. This time he's got a silly little 4-3, quickly folds. Shawn Buchanan also going out.
Over to Billy Baxter. He's got an ace-jack of spade on his short stack, and he's going to move all in here.
Yeah, he's going to push with it.
I don't blame him.
Eric Baldwin folds his hand, but David Williams down with the king 10 of hearts seems interested.
Well, Vance, he's interested because he got 9 million in chips. He can well afford to make this call of just over $1 million more.
This could be a great double up for Billy. He'd be out in front.
Well, you always want to take a Hall of Famer out of a tournament, Vince, if you're at the final table, but you'd hate to double them up.
All right, I'll call.
David with momentum, he's going to make the call.
Well, he's gambling here, and right now, Billy Baxter out in front. A good shot to double up right here. He's got the ace-jack of spade. David Williams with the king 10 of hearts.
Which way will the poker destiny flop? Let's take a look at the flop.
Oh my God.
Oh! It's from ace, queen, jack. David Williams has flopped the best hand possible, the ace-high straight, but Billy Baxter has flopped top and bottom pair. He's got 2 pair with a backdoor flush draw. Billy Baxter needs help. Otherwise, he'll be out in 5th place.
What a flop. Let's go
About
to
a
the turn.
spade.
Billy Baxter looking for an ace or a jack.
Not there.
6 of clubs comes off. We are down to the river card. The Poker Hall of Famer must catch an ace or a jack, or he'll be our 5th place finisher. Here comes the river card.
Can Billy hit here?
Nope. 3 of clubs comes off. Well, Vance, so many times in poker, when you make a bad play, bad luck follows. That's what happened to Billy Baxter here.
Yes, but always a Southern gentleman. Billy Baxter out, and right now he's going over to talk to Kara Scott, waiting for him on the rail.
Hi, Billy Baxter, unfortunately, just gone off of our final table here. You came in, you said you were going to play for first, and what an ugly upset for you there.
Well, you know, all you can do is you try to get it in with the best hand, and did that, but he hit what they call Broadway.
Yeah, he flopped it, and that's pretty rare to do.
Right. I actually flopped 2 pairs, too, so it was, it'd have been a big pot if we'd have had some chips.
Yeah. Sorry to see, you know, a poker legend, a Hall of Famer, going home so early.
Well, you know, you just do what you can do.
Yeah.
Wasn't my day.
Well, you take it like you should. You're a pro. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
The newest real money online poker room is here, and it's called WPT Global. Join the world's largest poker network with games running 24/7 with buy-in levels to suit all bankrolls. We've got tons of cash games at all stakes and tournaments every day with huge prize pools. Sign up today in the description below and use bonus code YT85 and we'll match your first deposit dollar for dollar.
Pretty amazing, and as you can see, the chip cat David Williams out in front with over 11 million. He's a chip leader.
Well, indeed he is. But Eric Baldwin has certainly earned about the last 1.4 million of his stack by moving in with junk.
All right, he slows down right here as he folds his hand, and now it's on David Williams with a jack 8.
I'm not surprised he laid that down on the button. He's got a big chip lead and just going to sit back a while.
All right, battle of the blinds. The Parisian with a 6 deuce of diamonds.
Check.
And he'll just be content to call it.
And Shawn with a 7-4, happy to see a flop. So again, these 2 WPT champions going at it. Flop comes jack, 7 deuce. David Benyamin's flop bottom pair.
Check.
He checks.
Check.
Shawn Buchanan's flop middle pair, and he also checks.
Then there, turn card coming up.
Oh, beautiful card
Whoa.
for David Benyamin. He now has 2 pair and the best hand. It's the kind of card that looks very unsuspecting. So he's going to lead out and bet 190,000.
Buchanan with the 7s is going to tag along, makes the call.
You can't blame him for calling
No.
with 2 7s. And now he's hit 7s and 4s, so
That's
Shawn
beautiful.
Buchanan has outdrawn Benyamin on the river.
Oh, I can't
This gives Shawn Buchanan 2 pair. Both players have 2 pair. They both started with junk. They both made 2 pair, and let the fireworks begin.
5.
And a $500,000 David Benyamin putting in.
Now, if you're sitting in Shawn Buchanan's seat, you're saying, I thought I made the best hand, yet this guy's still betting 500,000. Could he have possibly made a straight on me? Did he make jacks up?
2 pair.
Shawn's gonna just call. Benjamin says 2 pair, but they're not good enough.
The Frenchman looks like he just choked on a baguette right there.
Well, Vance, what he's choking on is he's saying, geez, finally made a junk hand of 2 pair. The guy never took a raise in the pot, yet I lost that hand. Things just not going well for David Benyamin so far tonight.
But the cannon takes down a good one.
Shawn Buchanan going for a 2nd WPT title tonight. In addition, he's going for the WPT Player of the Year for Season 8. If he could win this tournament tonight, he'll capture that honor as well.
But he's got to beat some of the great ones, and one of them is Eric Baldwin from Wisconsin. He folds his hand.
Eric bluffed all in 3 times in a row with nothing. He finally picks up an ace high and folds.
David Williams this time going out.
Well, again, it's a battle of the blinds between David Benyamin and Shawn Buchanan. We've seen this act over and over tonight.
Check it.
They both got awful hands again. We're going to see a flop. 8-6 up against Jack 9. Here we go.
And flop comes ace, ace, 6, so Benjamin's out flopped Shawn here. He's got 2 pair, aces and sixes. He's reaching for chips. Gonna bet 200,000.
Now, what's the Cannon thinking? Wait a second. David had an ace.
And he's gonna raise it here, Vince. Makes it 565,000 to go, but Benjamin's not gonna buy the fact he's got an ace because he didn't raise it before the flop.
I'm all in.
Wow. Benjamin going back over the top all in.
Well, just great poker knowledge and instincts and knowing where you're at and the situation. I think it was a bad time for Shawn to come over the top there.
The Frenchman saw through him like a pane of glass.
So David Benyamin saying, be sure, you can only push me so far. I'm tempy, I'm all in.
To the table we go. David Williams, 29 years old, our big chip leader. This time with an ace-5's gonna muck. Benjamin also going away.
So we got the battle of the blinds. Shawn Buchanan got a pair of 8s here. But look at this, Vince. He just limps in, and I think he's limping in hopes that Eric Baldwin goes all in one more time like he's done before. The last time he limped in with the Queen 4, Eric went all in with the Jack 5 against him. Will he do it here with the Ace Deuce?
Eric has been plunging away. This time he does have a pretty good ace deuce. He's looking at his man, staring the cannon down. Will he plunge again?
All in.
Yes, he does.
Well, he's plunging quickly, called by Shawn. And Vince, that was a setup play by Shawn Buchanan.
Good luck, Shawn.
He had full intention of calling with those 2 8s if the guy moved all in. Didn't hesitate to do so. Has the best hand. But still, his hand has to hold up, Vince. Otherwise, he'll be our 4th place finisher.
Eric's got close to $1 million more than him. So if Eric should get lucky and hit an ace, he will knock the cannon out.
Well, Vince, this is the battle of the card player, poker player of the year in Eric Baldwin and the potential WPT player of the year in Shawn Buchanan.
Door card.
Here comes the flop. 10-6 deuce. So Eric gets a part of that flop as he flops 2 deuces. But Shawn's still out in front with the 2 8s. So right now,
That was the board.
Eric has paired his deuces, but needs an ace or a deuce to take the lead.
The cards are right by the board when it came out.
Speaking of those poker games, Vince, one of them is AC Deucey. That's what Eric Baldwin needs right now, but an 8 comes on the turn. It is over. Shawn Buchanan is going to win this pot with 3 snowmen. Doesn't matter the river card. Nothing will help Eric Baldwin here. Shawn Buchanan is going to double up.
He certainly is, and he's going to absolutely cripple Eric.
So WPT champ Shawn Buchanan doubling up there, putting a hit on the baseball player Eric Baldwin. And Vince, right now, Eric's got to feel like it's about 10-0 going to the bottom of the 9th. Can he come back?
Well, he's only 27 years old. Psychology major, great baseball player. A lot of heart from this young poker player. Let's see if he can. Back to the table we go. Action on the cannon as he quickly folds. Now Eric Baldwin going to peek down at an ace-5 of hearts.
He's certainly going to be moving all in with this hand.
Yes, he does.
Indeed he does. He's all in with the ace-5.
How much is it?
David Williams with a queen-jack. That's a hand he usually likes.
Okay, I'm all in.
Wow, he goes all in.
I'm very surprised that he would go all in here with this hand.
Have to call here.
Good luck.
Eric Baldwin wins this pot. He'll have close to $2 million in chips again. Be right back in this thing.
Here we go for the first 3 out of the 5.
An ace right on the flop. It's come ace 9-8, but it's not over. David Williams can catch a 10 to make a straight, or 2 running diamonds to make a flush. And the way he's running so far at this final table, you can't put that past him, Vince.
Now we'll see. Here comes the 4th.
Deuce of diamonds. That means if a diamond comes up, David Williams will win this pot as he'll make a flush. So David Williams looking for a diamond or a 10. Either one of those will win it for him. Eric Baldwin holding his breath right now.
Oh boy, the chanting chicks on the rail, praying for David Williams.
Well, the jack of spades comes off. So Eric Baldwin doubles up. And Vince, The baseball player hits a nice triple right there. He's still in the game.
Not without a sweat, though. 4 players remain at Bellagio in the pain-filled Fontana Lounge. We're coming back with more action. Stay with us here on the World Poker Tour. Mother of all WPT poker tournaments, the WPT World Championship. And like that, David Benyamin with an ace-7 goes all in.
How much is it? How you count?
Shawn Buchanan says, I need to count as he looks down at a pair of 10s. Be surprised if he doesn't play this hand.
He's got a big hand.
How much?
The Parisian plunging.
1.6, 1.8, 1.9.
Telling the cannon how much he has left.
Shawn, I'm certain is going to play this hand. The question is, do you just call or do you raise? Well, you're just going to call.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get re-raised here is if you know someone's got a better hand than 2 10s.
Eric Baldwin out, and David Williams folding a king-queen.
He folds the king, queen, and spade. Just wants to get out of their way. He's going to sit back and pull for Shawn Buchanan to win this pot, where they'll be down to 300. So David Benyamin, seemingly not having any luck yet so far at this final table, going to have some here to stay alive. Flop comes 9, 8, 6. So David Benjamin's flopped an open-in straight draw. He would love to see Shawn Buchanan make 3 10s right now, because that'd give him a straight.
Have a shot. I'm watching your reaction, Baldy. I can't see it. I'll take the 10 on the 7 on the turn. The 10 on the river.
David Benyamin looking for a 5, a 10, or an ace.
If it doesn't come, you might just leg up.
4th straight coming up.
A 5 comes off. David Benyamin has made it straight. It is not over, though. If Shawn catches a 7, he'll have a higher straight. So Shawn Buchanan must catch a 7 to win this pot. Otherwise, David Benyamin will double up.
Incredible. Down to the river.
Well, the king comes off. So David Benyamin getting lucky there to stay alive in this tournament. There you have it. We've got 4 players left here. A Canadian, a Frenchman, and 2 Americans fighting it out for this $1.5 million and that coveted WPT World Championship title.